I mean, this felt like a March level game, right? Two teams in our league that have been pretty good over the years. We're really battling it out, possession for possession, and give Oakland credit. I thought they were really aggressive and physical, and they made plays when they needed to make them, and that's a lot of what these kind of games come down to. Can you make the right plays? And if you score 77 points at home and have 50 points in the paint, you need to win. And so the message that I've been giving up here after so many games, even when we were winning, that we are not where we need to be defensively to win games like this, I think showed tonight in general good defensively. You look at the numbers in terms of percentages and all that, but so many poor plays, just lack of poise, quite honestly, stupid basketball plays to give them open looks. They had 4 threes in the second half. 3 of them, we literally just left a shooter for them to throw the ball to him wide open and them get clean looks. And, those are things that we haven't done in practice in 2 weeks. We've been getting better, but we've got to play with a greater level of poise and discipline on the defensive end. If you give up 29 free throws in a game like this, it's going to be hard to win. And that's again, and I think our challenge is it's not 1 or 2 guys. It's multiple guys, and it's throughout the game. And so we've got to really get better in that area. And we've got some guys, quite honestly, that need to toughen up and grow up a little bit. The games are not going to get any easier. We've got a brutal non-conference game coming in here Sunday with Charleston, and then, league play is going to be like this every night. So we've got to toughen up and grow up a little bit and get a little bit more disciplined on the defensive end. I don't think there really was a turning point, right? I mean, it was a possession game the entire game. I think they made the plays they needed to down the stretch, right? And we didn't. We had a couple of great looks that didn't go in. Again, can't argue with the scoring 77 points at home, and we didn't get to the foul line a lot, but they did a good job of, I guess, not fouling. It seemed like we got a lot of calls at the rim on us, and they must be just a lot better at us on getting vertical and not fouling because we didn't get to the foul line very well. Well, I mean, some of it's the way they play, right? They're not a team with the way they play their zone that they're going to give up a ton of threes. I thought we got a bunch of great looks that didn't go down. Your leading scorer gets 3 points and basically impacts the game 0 in any way, shape, or form. And it's a possession game with a chance to win. I think maybe that's a positive that can come from it. But, Danny got a bunch of great looks. I thought we got really good looks. Cale got some really good looks. Just didn't shoot it at the rate that we normally do. But give them credit. They did a good job. Yeah, again, I think defensively in general we did some good things, but we've got to play with greater poise and discipline on some plays, not send them to the foul line so much, and not leave shooters and do some of the little things that are really crucial to the way we want to play defensively. Yeah, I'm not really worried about Ethan scoring. I think Ethan's really worried about scoring. I'm not worried about Ethan scoring. I'm worried about Ethan getting better defensively and playing with poise on both ends of the floor. And that's an area that he's got to really grow in. So it's good to see him do that tonight. But we know he can do that. We're not worried about that, at all. And, there have been games where he hasn't scored at all, and we've played really well and won. And so, what we need from all of these guys is to really grow in making plays that lead to winning. And sometimes that's just having great discipline. Sometimes that's being a little bit tougher, and sometimes it is, stepping in and making a play on offense. But we got to get a lot tougher.